The Mystery of Garden Creek and the Stone Bears. Long ago, in the mountains of North Carolina, near a place called Mount Pisgah, there was a quiet valley where the Garden Creek met Pigeon River. The valley looked peaceful. There were trees, soft hills, flowing water, birds, and stone under the earth. But hidden beneath the ground was a story. Not a simple story, a mystery story. And like every good mystery, it had clues. Some clues were mounds of earth. Some were shells and beads. Some were pieces of copper. Some were little carved animals, bowls, pipes, and strange figures. And some of the most interesting clues were bears. Stone bears, little bears, sitting bears, standing bears. Bears with carved lines on their backs, almost like fur. Bears that looked as if they were waiting for someone to understand them. For a long time, people wondered, what were these objects? Who made them? Why were they here? Some people thought Garden Creek was just an old village, but others wondered if it had been something more special. Maybe it was a place where native families remembered their ancestors. Maybe it was a sacred place. Maybe it was a place where stories, ceremonies, and memories were kept safe. In the old days, people did not write everything down in books the way we do now. Sometimes memories were kept in songs. Sometimes they were kept in places. Sometimes they were kept in special objects. A shell could mean something, a bead could mean something, a carved animal could mean something, a mound could mean remember, and Garden Creek had many signs that it was important. There were mounds, there were burials, there were shell beads, there was copper, there were earth lodges, which were special buildings made partly with earth, and there were signs of old fires. There were many objects that looked as though they belonged to a place of memory. That is why researchers began to ask big questions. Could Garden Creek or Cayuga have been part of a larger world connected to a powerful place called Cofitacheque, and could it have been connected to the shrine called El Cu? Now, the question is not answered yet. The good scientist does not say, I know, before the proof is strong enough. The good scientist says, it is a serious clue, let's test it carefully. And that is what makes the story important. Because the mystery is not about guessing, it is about following the clues. One clue came from the year 1883. That year, newspapers reported that prehistoric mounds near Mount Pisgah had been opened. They said the mounds held old stone tools, burial places, and human remains. That meant the place itself was real and important. But at the same time, another problem appeared. Some people said certain objects from Mount Pisgah were fake. Other people said the place was being misunderstood. One letter even said that the people who once called the area a country of frauds now seemed to find it was a very good place. That is a big difference. It is like someone saying, there's nothing here, and then suddenly realizing, wait, maybe there is something very important here after all. The story became complicated because the objects may have been real, some may have been copies, and some may have been mixed together over time. That is why the answer cannot be everything is real and cannot be everything is fake. The honest answer is better. The honest answer is we must study each object one by one. Each object needs its own number, its own photograph, its own label, its own history, its own careful science test. That is how truth is found, not by shouting, not by guessing, not by deciding too soon, but by looking closely. Some of the objects went into museums. Some were recorded by the Smithsonian, some were photographed many years later. One important Smithsonian object was a red-brown bear-like carving from Haywood County, North Carolina. It had many carved lines on it. It became one of the important bear clues in the story. The bear carvings in the catalog looked similar enough that researchers wanted to compare them carefully. Were they from the same visual family? Did they share the same style? Did they have the same kind of carving marks? Those are good questions. But even when two objects look alike, that does not prove their age. A picture can help, a label can help, a museum record can help. But science still has to test the material. What kind of stone or clay is it? Are the carved lines old or new? Is there weathering on the surface? Are there repairs, glue, or modern marks? Was the object heated? Was the object painted or stained? These questions matter because every object has its own story. Some stories may go back farther in time. Some may be newer. Some may be repaired. Some may have been copied. Some may still be waiting for the right test, and that is okay. A mystery does not become less amazing because it is careful. It becomes more amazing because the truth is worth protecting. The Garden Creek story also teaches respect. These were not just things. They may be connected to native people, families, ancestors, ceremonies, and memories. So they should not be treated like toys or treasure hunt prizes. They should be treated with care, like clues from real people's lives. Like voices from long ago saying, "Remember us carefully." Imagine walking through the valley as the sun goes down. The creek is moving softly. The mountains are turning blue. The bird calls from the trees. And under the ground, old stories are sleeping. The mound is not just a pile of dirt. It can be a memory hill. A shell is not just a shell. It can be a sign of travel, beauty, trade, or ceremony. A bear is not just a bear. It can be strength. It can be family. It can be a guardian. It can be a question carved in stone. And one day, the little girl hears the story and asks, "So what is the answer?" Well, the answer is, we are still learning. That is one of the bravest answers a person can give. Because it means that we care about the truth. It means that we will not throw away the mystery just because it is difficult. It means that we will not pretend to know more than we know. And it means that we will keep asking good questions. Garden Creek may have been a sacred place. It may have been an ancestor place. It may have been connected to the much larger native world. And it may hold clues about old ceremonies, old families, old travels, and old memories. But the final truth must come slowly, object by object, clue by clue, test by test. And maybe that is the real treasure, not gold, not fame, not winning an argument. The real treasure is knowing how to listen to the past with respect. So when you hear about Garden Creek, remember the stone bears, remember the mounds, remember the shells and copper. Remember the old letters and the big question. And remember that history is not always a straight road. Sometimes history is a hidden path through the woods. You follow one clue, then another, then another. And if you are patient, careful, and kind, the past may begin to speak, not loudly but softly, like water in the garden creek, like wind in the trees, like a stone bear waiting in silence. And the story's not over yet.